So today is honestly going to be funny as hell. Okay, I know I'm going to piss a lot of people off. Let me just tell you before we get into the show, there was a lot of thought that actually went behind whether or not I should even do today's topic, right? Doing dumbass stuff online. Now, some people might say, well, AJ, who are you to even, to be an authority on what is dumb and what is not? Well, seeing that I am all about the startup, all about the entrepreneur, and all about giving professional business advice via LinkedIn and through other social platforms, recognized as a skilled individual or a person of great expertise in my field, especially as it relates to business. And I'm not saying that to impress you, but to impress upon you. I too have been a victim of doing dumbass stuff online. So today we're actually going to cover the 5 things that I think you should never do on a social platform, especially if you're working for someone, or if you're looking to start a business, or you're trying to land that perfect business connection. If people see this, honestly, they're probably going to say, I don't think I want to do business with that person. Now, if you haven't already, be sure to like and thumbs up our videos and share our videos across all your platforms. And this is how you can find us. It's right there on your screen. You can either search Think Grits Media or Think Grits Social. And as I mentioned, the Startup Junkie live page on this particular platform is being built out, and it'll be coming to you soon. So in other words, instead of me doing lives from my personal profile, I'll actually be doing lives from the Startup Junkie page. So as we start off, always, I am going to recommend a book. And I actually picked this book up over the weekend, and it was actually a present to me. And for some reason, my father-in-law just loves to give me books, and I appreciate it because honestly, it saves me tons of cash. And this particular book was like 25 bucks. So thank you, Pops, for saving me 25 bucks. That is. And the book is Tillman Fertitta's Shut Up and Listen. Okay, started reading it this weekend. In case you don't know who Tillman Fertitta is, he owns the Houston Rockets. He owns Landry's, the Golden Nugget, Morton's, tons of restaurants, and he's in the hospitality business, and he is a all-around badass. Okay, and a friend of mine, and he knows who he is if he's watching this video, he says, AJ, why do you listen to everyone? I only listen to people who've actually done it. And I said, well, I listen to everyone just to see their opinion. But you're right, my friend. Listening to millionaires and now billionaires and following their footsteps is probably the best way to go if you are trying to create something and bring value to the world. And just some of the things in the book, chapter 2, and I firmly believe this, take the word no out of your damn vocabulary. Definitely believe in that. And chapter 6 is know your numbers. In other words, you definitely need to know what's going on in your business, and a profit and loss statement. As I've always said to everyone on this show, take some basic accounting if you don't know anything about numbers, business numbers, that is, like, accounts payable, accounts receivable, break-even points, any of that stuff. You should definitely take an accounting course. So with that said, let's just get into it. So today's episode 19, is about doing dumbass stuff online. Now, let me tell you why I decided to do this topic. And like I said, we kind of went back and forth. Me and the person that was helping me, come up with some content for the show, whether or not I should do this topic, because the person said, hey man, you're going to offend some people. And I'm like, you know what? You're probably right. You're going to piss people off. And I said, you know what? You're probably right. And at the same time, what you're going to say is probably going to be funny as hell. And I'm like, and you know what? You're probably right. And so for us, not only do we help you with helpful tips, that is, but we also like to, hey, I appreciate that. Thank you for the like, my friend. We also want to share with you information that I hope you reach the next level. And although this might seem funny, this stuff is very, very, very serious. Now, so let's just kind of get into it. I promise the show will not be long today. We're going to get into it, and we're going to just, we're going to have a good time. Okay, so now, I don't know if you noticed, there has been an extreme rise of people doing live video. In fact, live video is the way that many of us are really connecting with our followers, with our audiences on all of the platforms, right? So anyone now can become a quote unquote celebrity or expert by doing live videos, by sharing what they know about a specific topic. Okay. And all of that's great. Okay. But, well, before I say that, let me say this. I know you've probably seen my video where I talk about the 5 business etiquette tips. Well, that's in the marketplace, okay? But in the market space, meaning online, there's a thing called Netiquette. Netiquette. And that means you have to be real conscious about the content that you put out there. Okay, you have to be super conscious about the content you put out there. So without further ado, let's just get into the top 5 things that I think that you definitely should not be doing, okay, online. Number 1, please, people, stop doing lives from your bed in night clothes, okay? I've seen so many videos of people lying in bed talking about business, okay? Saying what entrepreneurs should do, or sharing some kind of content to motivate people to do something and deliver value to the world. But they're actually doing it lying in bed with bed clothes on. Okay, people, whatever you do, definitely stop lying in bed, and especially if it's inappropriate. Okay, inappropriate, like night clothes. Come on, who's gonna take you serious when you're sitting around, you know, in your night clothes? Well, not sitting around, but lying around in your night clothes, in your bed, sharing your thoughts. And we're not talking about a quick, short message. We're talking about lives that literally go on for like 30 minutes or sometimes even longer from the bed, okay? People, you really got to stop doing lives from your bed, okay? Put some clothes on. Stop doing lives from your bed. Because I know for a fact that the people that are doing that either have a job or they're running a business. And trust me, an employer doesn't want to know that their employee is lying around in their night clothes online talking about business. So please, people, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Okay, let me stop screaming, okay? But number 1, stop doing lives from your bed. Number 2, okay? Now, I actually saw this, and this was really interesting. Number 2 is first of the month fundraisers. Okay, first of the month fundraisers, what I like to call people asking for money that has nothing to do with any kind of worthy cause. Like I saw one fundraiser, lady said, I have a car, but I want to get another car because it's my birthday. So I'm raising money for me to buy another car, and this is a fundraiser. That is not a fundraiser, okay? You could not do a Kickstarter, right? Or GoFundMe page trying to buy a new car. So if you're going to, number 2, you know, and I call it first of the month because typically these fundraisers, they typically happen around the first of the month, toward the end of the month when people are getting paid. Okay, so whatever you do, please, people, definitely stop doing these first of the month fundraisers because it makes you look cheap, honestly. I mean, and it's not cool. I mean, it's not for a worthy cause. You wanting something, you might as well stand on the corner with with a sign that said, "Why lie? I want a beer. Give me 25 cents." Now, I know that sounds harsh, but truthfully, people, definitely stop doing the first of the month fundraisers when the fundraisers have nothing to do with any kind of worthy cause, okay? All right, so let me move on to number 3. All right, number 3, and I get this one quite a bit, okay? Number 3 is DMing about business, but then turn it into sex suggestions or jokes, okay? DMing, I'll say it again, DMing about business and then joking sexually or even sending videos to people, DMing them with sex videos. People, please stop doing it. Not only will it get you banned off of a social channel, but it's just downright disgusting and rude. Okay, so definitely people, stop DMing sex jokes, videos, posting, and even in the streams, posting, you know, men and women doing certain acts on each other. Even if it's written, it's drawn, but it's not right. Okay, it's not right, especially because I've seen people claim to be entrepreneurs actually doing this, right? Claim to be entrepreneurs, claim to be business people actually doing this. Or even if you're not a business person, you have a 9-to-5, trust me, if you're doing this, this is not Netiquette. This is not net etiquette. So what might end up happening to you, you might actually end up losing your job, because I guarantee if you check out the handbook for most jobs, there's somewhere in the handbook, the employee handbook, where you have to be a representative of the company and you have to conduct yourself in a professional manner on the job site and off the job site as well. So for some of those who may have gotten fired and they don't even know why, or have they gotten fired because of this, yeah, it's because of this. So stop DMing, talking business, and then it turns into sex jokes or suggestions or even posting that kind of stuff in the stream. So I told you, I know I'm pissing some people off. I know there's some people out there that actually lie in their bed or actually, have the first of the month fundraisers asking for money. It has nothing to do with an actual, real kind of benefit other than a personal benefit, and DMing people. Now, this next one is a professional tip, okay? Stop doing half-headed videos. Like, what do you mean half-headed videos? Videos where you're doing live, right? And all you can see is a person's from like their eyes up to the top of the head. You don't see anything else, okay? You don't see anything else. I suggest to you to go to YouTube and figure out how to do a live, or how to work your cell phone, or how to work a camera when you're doing lives, to make sure that you're delivering the very best experience to a person. So, to the audience that you're trying to reach, okay? And I see this quite a bit with people that are doing videos in their car, right? They're doing videos in their car and they're spreading the good word. The only thing is, a lot of times you can't see them because it gets so much into it. Maybe the phone drops or something like that, or maybe someone's in their bedroom and they're just talking and they got their eyes closed because they're really feeling whatever it is they're saying, but you can't really see what they're saying. You can't really see them, first of all, and maybe the sound is muffled or whatever. But anyway, here's the point. Definitely learn how to work your camera. Definitely learn how to not do half-headed videos where you only see this part to this part. And let me tell you why. Because I've seen some business people trying to sell products and services online doing that, and guess what? Your entire message is being lost. Although it is very entertaining, but people will tune out and won't listen to what you have to say. So stop doing the half-headed videos, right? And so the next one and last thing that I want to share with you is number 5. And this is pure net etiquette. Stop passing on posts that have outrageous claims, such as Tyler Perry is buying 1,000 houses for people who pass this post on. I know you're doing it for likes, and you're doing it for views, or you're doing it for thumbs up, or whatever social engagement you're trying to accomplish. Just stop it, okay? You know the claims are not true, okay? Or there's this other one where, and I know Facebook does a lot to like take these type of posts down, where there's this video floating where they say if you drink whatever it is, this little concoction, then all of a sudden if you got a big fat belly, your big fat belly will be instantly gone. That's not true. Okay, it's not true. So stop passing on videos that proclaim or I have outrageous claims and you know it's not true. Okay, all right, and definitely don't DM people that stuff. Okay, and because I get a lot of DMs from people approaching me about business opportunities, and they're trying to sell me this stuff that I know does not work. Okay, so honestly, stop passing that on. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna do a quick recap, because I told you like this live would not last long. Okay, so let me get them all in line here for you. Okay, so number one, stop doing lives from the bed. Okay, number two, stop doing first of the month fundraisers. In other words, fundraisers that had nothing to do with an actual cause. You're just trying to raise money because you want something. Okay. Number three, stop DMing. Start your DMing people about business and then turn it into sex jokes and suggestions. You really got to stop that. That's terrible. That's terrible business. Terrible business. Number four. Okay. Number four, stop doing half-headed videos. In other words, get your cameras and stuff right. Whenever you're going to do videos, get it right. Okay? Just get it right. Just get it right. All right? And number five, stop passing on videos or posts with outrageous claims. Just stop it 100%. Stop that. It's terrible. It's not business. It's not net etiquette. And I know some people are going to say, AJ, why in the hell did you even share something like this? But I had to because I get inundated with so much crap. And, and like I said, again, I debated whether or not I should even do this video, but I decided to do it anyway. This is my live to you. It's episode number 19, doing dumb ass stuff online. Stop those different things because not only will they hurt you professionally, but they can actually hurt you even if you don't have a business or not trying to sell a product or service. People on your job, your managers are watching what you're doing online. So I just wanted to share those tips with you. Now, if you haven't liked or smashed our videos, be sure to give us a thumb up and share. No matter what platform you're on, share this with friends, a friend or family member, or anyone that you feel like this content can resonate with. Maybe you've been telling them, hey, you really need to stop doing that on social media. You're sharing way too much, especially if you're doing lives from the bed, please. And night clothes, you really got to stop that. So definitely be sure to like us, follow us. Be sure to check out our podcast, the Startup Junkie Live podcast on Apple, TuneIn, as well as Spotify. As always, like I told you, I was going to keep this one super short. Just keep what I said in mind, okay? I'm AJ with Think Grids, your host of the Startup Junkie Live. Until next time, until Wednesday that is, take care. Bye, everyone.